So you want to learn something new, and you heard about this smart money concept thingy. Maybe you're even new to trading and you heard about this smart money concept thingy. People promise you amazing results, 100-hour trades, daily profits, whatever it is, people will promise you that. And you start imagining things in your head. I'm going to become funded. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to quit my full-time job after like 3 months of trading smart money. And you expect to achieve all this in the next few months because that's what they promise, right? But is this really possible? Let me give you my honest thoughts on trading smart money concepts after doing it for quite a bit of time and having feedback from people that have done it for years. I'm going to start to talk about my results first and if you can be profitable with smart money concepts itself, my thoughts on the trading style, and I will end the video by telling you who I think smart money is for. So let's get into it. Let's cut straight to it. Yes, you can be profitable with smart money concepts. And whoever tells you that you cannot be profitable with smart money concepts, what they are really telling you is that they were not able to be profitable with smart money concepts. They are projecting their insecurities about a trading strategy onto you. From the moment on I started trading smart money concepts, I was profitable. But there are various reasons why. One is the fact that I have a backlog of data of many other strategies, of many other ways of looking at the market, testing it out, knowing how to forecast, knowing how to backtest, all these things, having my processes in line and having the knowledge of the market really helped me becoming profitable quicker. And two, the fact that it's a high risk to reward strategy, meaning that if you are targeting 10R, if you have a 20% strike rate, just a 20% strike rate, you are already very profitable. And that's, I would say, the main key part that made me be profitable from the get-go, because I made a lot of mistakes, yes, but when the market did go in the direction that I picked, with the precision that I picked, then I had the 10R, 15R trades. In a way, the essence of smart money concepts is having a high risk to reward strategy by sacrificing a little bit on your strike rate or sacrificing on the number of trades that you take. Another dream builder, another captivator for smart money is prop firms. It's really crazy that all of them right now just talk about funding. It's very trendy. And if you guys want to check any prop firm out, the two that I recommend is my Forex Funds and FTMO. I have links for both of them in the description. My Forex Funds even gives you a 5% discount code, so make sure to check the code in the description. Also check the drawdown limiter that I have for my Forex Funds if you don't like the drawdown rule. I know a trader that has a 40% strike rate, close to 50%, and the average risk to reward is 10R, but the thing is, the number of trades that he takes is reduced. He only takes the high probability trades, while before he used to take maybe 2 to 3 trades per day and he would have like a 30% strike rate, something like that, between 20 and 30% strike rate. He would still be profitable in both, but here you have a higher strike rate. Right now he's currently at 40, maybe around 50. He doesn't have that many trades, but when he does, he's very precise, and that makes him very profitable. So if you are thinking of joining smart money concepts, I would actually ask you first, if you are up to having a 20% strike rate, you can have a higher one, 100%, you really can. The reason I'm putting this extreme on the table of having a 20% strike rate is because I don't want you to come with the expectation of having a 90% strike rate, 1 trade per day, a 10-hour trade per day, because that's not going to happen. You cannot have a 90% strike rate with a 10R every single day. It just does not happen. Probabilities need to play out for it to be balanced. At the end of the day, your profitability is just a math equation. You play with the numbers, you play with your strike rate, your average risk to reward, and you see what you really like to trade. I know traders that trade with an average risk to reward of 1 to 3, but they are very profitable traders still, and they have a little bit more trades. So you have to decide for yourself how you want to be profitable with smart money. Do you want more trades? Do you want a higher risk to reward? Do you want a higher strike rate? What do you want? And this is one of the reasons that I really like smart money concepts, because you go onto a strategy that you enjoy for yourself, but then you tweak things, because you'll see, okay, if I'm I'm entering on internal structure, then I'm taking more losses. If I'm entering after momentum kicks into the market, I'm taking more losses. Or if I'm taking trades on the 4-hour order blocks, then I'm taking more winners. And you can start tweaking things. You can start tweaking your strategy to become your own strategy with the numbers on the math equation that you want to have. Be it the strike rate, risk to reward, frequency of trades, whatever it is. All that is going to be available to you because you'll have such a deep understanding of the market, which is another thing that I really like about smart money, is that you really understand about the market. But we are going to dig a little bit deeper into that further down the line. But that knowledge of the market can really make you stand out as a trader and give you your own trading strategy, which I really appreciate. But let me give you my thoughts on the general trading style. I've talked many times on this channel about what I think about smart money concepts, but I want to have this video to talk about everything because it's become very trendy to trade smart money concepts to the point where people disregard you if you are not trading smart money concepts because they say that you are trading retail. But let me break it down to you. Whatever you trade or whatever I trade is always going to be retail. It doesn't matter if you've picked the right order block, your 10 lots are not going to make a difference in the market, and you're not playing with the banks and you're not trading with the banks just because you've picked the right order block. You are always going to be retail unless you join an institution to trade or you form an institution to trade. But before that, you're always going to be retail. It doesn't matter if your strategy is smart money concepts or whatever name you give it, even if you give it strategy that the banks follow. You are not following the banks, you are just following candles on the chart. So smart money concepts is just another retail strategy that plays with the profitability and the probabilities of the market. That's all. But getting that out of the way, I do think that it's a quite complex way of trading, as you need to take more information in, you have less data to run through, and because of that, I don't think that it's tailored to beginners. Smart money concepts is a very interesting way of trading. I really love to trade smart money because you can be so precise. That's something that I really enjoy. You understand why things are happening, and then you can have a 1 pip, 2 pip, 5 pip stop loss. And that precision is just very nice to see. I really like to be that precise in the markets. I believe that smart money concepts gives you such a great understanding of the market where you understand it to the core, to why the price moves and why there was a profitable trade. And you can make calculated decisions based on all the knowledge that you have in order to be more and more precise. Of course, probabilities are still going to play out. It doesn't matter if you are on a daily order block that broke structure, that swept the liquidity, that mitigated a previous order block, the trade might still not play out. The reason for that is because the market will always be based on probabilities. A strategy will always have winners and losses. So overall, I really like this trading style itself. It gives you more trades. And again, this is where I would tell you to look into yourself, because each trader is going to be different. There are some people that are watching this right now that are either going to want to focus on higher probability trades or simply like having less trades. I personally like to be more active in the markets. I like to be more active in general. And this is all based on your personality. That's why I can tell you for a fact what you should trade. You should ask those questions to you. What do you like to do? How active are you? How active do you want to be? So yeah, ask yourself, can you handle the higher frequency of trading? Can you handle the fact that you don't have that much information on what you are trading and you need to rely on like further testing too, on forward testing too? Can you handle the possible lower strike rate? All these things are questions that you have to ask yourself. So who do I think that this strategy is for? So if you've watched other videos so far, you would know that one thing that I always say when I'm talking about smart money is I don't think it's for beginners. I really don't. And the reason for this is because I said it's a more complex strategy. And what happens when you have a more complex strategy is that you can't focus on all the other processes that make a successful trader, such as forecasting, such as backtesting, such as ASR, such as journaling, such as psychology. All these things are very important to become a successful trader. And since you can't focus on that because you are so focused maybe on the lower time frames, on what the market is doing on a day-to-day basis, you don't become good at the processes that are crucial for a good trader. And that's what happens when you have a simple strategy. The processes get simplified too. Imagine that you are trading smart money and you are taking 3 trades per day and you need to do an ASR on all of those trades. And you don't know how to ASR, you've never done it. It's going to be very overwhelming. And that's why I recommend maybe a strategy with a lower frequency of trading, because what happens in the beginner, I'm talking about beginners here. If you have a strategy with a lower frequency, then maybe even 1 trade a day or 2 trades a week, what happens is while you are not taking those trades, what you can do the backtesting, you can do the journaling, you can do the psychology training, you can do all that and not be missing trades where you then would bang your head against the wall. And kind of a metaphor would be, if you are teaching a child to read, you are not going to give him a complex book. He starts with simple books, focusing on word for word what is happening and understanding the story itself. And only then, as you grow as a reader, as everything in life, you start going more onto those complex books. And the same thing would be applied with trading. Now, if you still believe that smart money is for you, and you've been maybe trading for around 1 year, I would say, I've made already a video on 2 trading communities, Photon Trading and Phantom Trading. The videos are going to appear right now on the screen if you want to check those 2 communities out. I'd also appreciate if you guys would use the links in the description, not only for my Forex funds, for FTMO, for the drawdown limiter that I have for my Forex funds too. All of them have discount codes besides FTMO. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of in the comment section below, and I will see you next week. Peace.